Today, a higher court in France overturned the Burkini ban.
Aw, shuck it, duck it now!
For those of you who don't know, the Burkini ban was implemented after the Nice attacks in around 30 cities in France, usually resort cities, and was specific to the summer months, because what it did was it banned what we call the Burkini, which is a garment that Muslim women usually wear to the beach that covers up most of their body except for the feet, hands, and face. So there were two justifications for this all. The first one was that it was a correct response to the terrorist attacks. The second one was that it fit more within the secular values of French society, that, women shouldn't be able to cover themselves up. We are pro-woman and anti-sexist.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
We need to analyze this a little bit deeper because it really doesn't have to do with Republican values and secularism that the French seem to claim. Rather, it was the exact opposite of that, because many women actually choose to wear this as a form of empowerment, and is also a cultural symbol that is very important to them.
No shit.
Being that there was a ban in place meant that they were forced to not wear what they wanted to wear. In fact, there are many pictures that you can see here of a police officer or a group of police officers surrounding a woman and forcing her to take her clothes off in public.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
You had armed police officers telling a woman to unclothe herself in public.
Well, now that is some fucked up shit.
This is clearly an act of Islamophobia rather than a form of fighting against terrorism, because this is something that they're saying we're going to break down the culture of others that we don't really see as fitting within to our society.
You're in my house now, bitch!
This makes it a clear form of imperialism. The answer to solving this is really not banning the different forms of clothes and culture within the society. The answer to fighting against ISIS and different terrorist groups really lies within not funding them in the way that we do. We need to starve them of their resources. In fact, many of the weapons that ISIS uses actually comes from the US, because what we do is we sell them to Saudi Arabia, and then Saudi Arabians distribute them to ISIS, and in fact their ideologies are about the same: Wahhabi, radical Islam. But in short, this is a very good thing that they overturned the Burkini ban. This is really similar to the burqa ban that was implemented before, and also the banning of the wearing certain types of scarves that was implemented back in 2004. So let's hope that we take the necessary steps to actually overturning some of these things that are against really secular ideas and being inclusive of different cultures, is a way of reinstituting imperialism and a form of Orientalism that says that, those people out in the East, they are barbaric, whereas we are civilized because we care about women's rights, which is really just a lie to justify our dominance over Eastern countries.
But wait!
Obviously, there's another side to this issue, in that there is existent sexism within many religions, including Islam, that there are women who are forced to wear things that they do not want to wear, and obviously that is bad, but the answer is not to institute our own bans and reaffirm sexism and then additional imperialism in a different way. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and also share the video if you want to share it with your friends. I will see you on Monday. Companies to build oil pipelines in places where there are supposed to be reservations and supposed to be land that is reserved for Native Americans or indigenous people.
That's why I prefer!
In this specific instance, it's starting to get bad, as